We now return to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Let's defeat the enemy's ninja magic. Alright. Alright, this level is tough. Let's see, these things you can't... Yeah, you can't hit those. There are some lanterns I think you can hit. So yeah, there's just a lot of traps, a lot of enemies in this level. We'll see. It'd be really cool if I could get another extra guy before I lose my... Ooh. Do not want to get surrounded by these guys. Oh, I forgot about these crazy things. They do a weird jumping thing. There's a way to get them in a pattern, but man, I'm a little out of practice on these guys. Kind of reminds me of the pattern with Baxter. Just kind of have to get them at that top of their jump. Man, there's a lot of them. Alright. Oh yeah, and there's also these mechanical scorpion things. I forgot about those too. There's a lot of new enemies in this game, in this level. Really makes it worth your while to try out the NES version. Is it bamboo traps here or something? Nope, got guys coming out of the floor. So, speaking of Secret of the Ooze, I remember when that poster came out, and they have like the shadows of Toka and Razar in it. They did not want to show you who they were, and my friends and I are like, oh my god, Bebop and Rocksteady are going to be in this movie, that's going to be so cool. And, I guess that's, I don't know if that's what they wanted everyone to think, or just make you wonder like they totally did. But I remember thinking that, like, Toka's shadow, because he's a snapper turtle, I was like, that's probably Rocksteady, because it kind of has, like, a horned nose. But it was his snapper turtle beak. And, I mean, design-wise, I thought they were pretty cool, but they were no Bebop and Rocksteady. And as the story goes, Bebop and Rocksteady, they wanted to use him in the second movie, and... I think it was Peter Laird. Oh, jeez. Stupid bamboo. Can I go up here and not get hit? Nope, they move. Okay. Oh, there's the... I remember these guys being tough. Let's see what we can do. First of all, I gotta get to it. Come here. Ugh. Ooh. Oh. I do not remember the trick to these guys. Whoa. Oh, man. Bad news. First I've got to be able to hit them. Okay, well I got 2 hits in. Sorry, I know I went all silent, but I was trying to pay attention to killing these tigers. Yeah, so apparently Peter Laird really didn't like Bebop and Rocksteady, and so the second movie was coming out, they wanted to put them in the movie, and he really didn't want them in there, so he offered to make 2 new mutants that they could use instead. I don't know why, like, he thought that these would be a better option. I mean, they're fine, but I think, like, personality-wise, they're babies, so they talk in baby talk, which is not that interesting or cool. So I think, like, they have cool figures, I like fighting them in the games, but in the movie they're a little bit, like, dull. It's one of the reasons I like the new movies, the ones that were produced by Michael Bay, not directed, so not technically Michael Bay Turtles. But the first one, I saw both of them in theaters opening weekend, and I remember the first one, I was like, it was okay. I didn't really like all of the writing, the action was good. I think my biggest problem was when you've got, CG characters in a movie with live actors. The same thing with, like, Transformers, like, I'm not there to see the people, I'm there to see the Transformers, and I felt like the same thing happened with this one. Like, the first 20 minutes of that movie, it is an April O'Neil movie. And I remember I was in the theater watching it, and like 20 minutes in, like, some little kid in the back says, "Where are the turtles?" And I was like, thinking to myself, yeah, kid, I'm thinking the same thing. Where are the turtles? So I feel like that was a big problem. And the whole thing about, like, changing Shredder's... like, in this one he was supposed to be an American? And there was such, like, backlash that they seemed to change that last minute. So... he had a name that was kind of like Oroku Saki, but he wasn't the Shredder, like someone else was the Shredder, that you never really get to meet. These guys are really annoying, because I feel like they have a very specific spot you can hit them at without getting hit yourself. And I also just didn't like the Shredder's big, bulky design. I felt like less is more with him. Like, I thought that the first Ninja Turtles movie, I think Shredder looks very menacing. And it's the most simple design, especially compared to the first one of the Michael Bay. Oh shoot, did not mean to do that. Ooh, got them both. How's that? I did not get them both that time. Oh, I'm so close to another extra guy, come on. They're so annoying. Yeah, but with the second one, I felt like maybe with the first movie they kind of had an identity crisis a bit. I mean, there was the rumor that they were going to be aliens in this one, and then they went back on that too. So many weird things in that movie. But the second movie, I feel like they just were like, whatever, it's a cartoon now, and we're just gonna go with that. And they looked a little bit different. Like, they still had the nostrils, which I think looks so weird. But they were definitely like a greener color. They looked more like a cartoony green. I will hold off on that pizza because I think the boss is coming up. But the second movie was so crazy. Like, yeah, okay, it's Turtles all the time now. It's not an April movie. And also, the Shredder's back, and also he meets Krang. And also, we'll throw the Technodrome in there. Also, here's Bebop and Rocksteady. Like, it was just complete cartoon, which I loved. I thought that was the best thing they could have done. And even though they didn't get the voice actor for the cartoon Krang, they clearly... Oh, I should get that pizza. Oh god, I need that pizza. Get away from me. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. They clearly were like, just do the voice, because that guy was just doing an impression of the cartoon Krang. So yeah, if I remember this right, you have to attack the Shogun's body, the head... Yeah, the head's invincible, you can't do anything. Alright, now I can just... Oh, and he's off again. Yeah, this boss is so annoying. He's got this spear, so he's got a long reach. He's got this head flying around that you can't hit. Oh my god. Yeah, I just decided to go all out and hopefully... Come on, he's flashing. Oh, don't get a game over here. Okay, good. And it's like some kind of weird cyborg Terminator thing underneath. Down we go, right to the Technodrome. There it is. Where? Oh, there.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.